All right, Bulls Nation, welcome to it. This is your 10U Bulls taking on the Pensacola Ice Flyers in, these would be friendlies. Good grief, where did my versus for? There we go. I am sans alarm and cold today, so I apologize if I'm a little slow on the buttons and graphics. My name is Justin. I am all by my lonesome today, but coming out here to film the 10U. I won't make the second game, unfortunately, but figured since I was here, go ahead and broadcast for you guys at home. So we just finished Zaman, refs out on the ice. We should be underway here shortly. They originally had the timer set at 20 minutes. Now it's down to 5. Still not sure that's exactly right, so we'll get that cleared up here in just a minute. We'll have a 3-minute warm-up. Let both teams get going. As we always like to do, love to go ahead and take a second to recognize and thank our coaches. Appreciate everything our coaches do. It's a volunteer thing, and usually at this age level, and appreciate these guys taking the time to come out here and help build our young men up, young men and women, excuse me, and just build this program. So, Bulls taking the ice in their black jerseys. Like I said, we'll have a 3-minute warm-up. Be underway here. Actually, they got a 5-minute warm-up set up right now, so we'll see how it goes. I haven't seen the 10U play yet this year. It's still pretty early in the season, so if I get names wrong or if I don't know a name, I'll just go ahead and apologize. Here we go. We've got a cowbell right in front of us. All right. Let me turn my mic down just a scotch. There we go. Now it won't be redlining on us. Believe we got William Slater in net right now. Possibly starting for us. Continue, of course, playing on the smaller nets this year. We managed to stave that off for a couple of years when SYTHL was trying to make it happen, but if you do have access to the chat feature, want to drop us a line, by all means, give us a shout. If my audio gets weird or choppy, feel free to just let me know. You can shoot me a message in the chat feature. So just a couple more minutes, we'll be underway. Just about 60 seconds left in the warm-up here. We'll be underway. The 10U has been under the tutelage recently of a distinguished pro coach here in Birmingham, Craig Simchuk. Craig has been coming out to practices, getting these boys ready for the season, and we'll see how it's paying off here. Really excited to see how they're doing. I was correct. That is going to be William Slater in net starting for us. The other goalie that we have at the 10U level, Danny Yarko, is dressed out as a skater. So looks like it'll be William pulling up 10D duty for the whole game. Doing some diving saves there, like some old school hockey. Loving what I'm seeing. All right. And that buzzer means it is time to get this thing going. Bull's going to wrangle up the pucks here and come in for a last-minute word from their coach, and we'll see how this game plays out. Officials are here. I got one loose puck on the ice down there, but it looks like the official's going to go grab that. All right, coming up for the Bulls, Hudson Free, Easton Comstock, Edward Simon, and can't see who the other folks are. 29 is Weston Skinner back on defense. It's a 13-minute clock. I'll get that fixed. And here we go. Bulls pick this one up. They are headed into the zone. Oh, wow. A deke by, I think that was Hudson Free. Gets kicked aside by the goalie, goes behind the net. Looks like Pensacola is going to manage to clear this one out. They head into the neutral zone. On the attack, we've got two defensemen and a winger back. Sticked aside by William Slater. Bulls pass it out, trying to clear the zone, but stood up by the defense of the Ice Flyers. Weston's going to pick it up, circle behind the net, goes up the boards, chips it out, clears the zone. He picks up his own pass, and now Weston has got a 2-on-1. Weston goes in, takes a shot, and that's right through the goalie's legs. Your Bulls get first blood. My scoreboard did not increment up. Here we go. I got it now. All right. And my scoreboard didn't start either. All right, Bulls win this one forward, but met with some resistance at the blue line. Ice Flyers skate into the zone. They take a shot at net, but it's sticked aside by the Bulls. A scrum right there in the low slot, and the puck squirts out to the near side boards. Bulls are going to clear this one out. They're on the move. Bulls lose the puck in some skates, and the Ice Flyers pick it up right as it enters the zone. Bulls circling back. D-to-D pass. Bulls on the attack again. Make a move to the outside, make a move to the inside. Takes a shot, kicked aside by the goalie for the Ice Flyers. Nice move there. Ice Flyers exit the zone. They hit their man in stride, but the puck gets off his stick, and so the defense managed to set up in time before a shot can get on goal. Defense stopped this one. They go for an outlet pass. It gets up to the Ice Flyers defender, and he throws it in, but then the Bulls chip it right back out, and this one's probably going to be an icing. It's going to be an icing. Letting our clock catch up here for just a second. 11:02 left in the first period. Bulls up 1-0. Bulls win this one forward. Picked up by Anderson Ramsey. Makes a couple of moves, makes a few guys miss. Got to watch offsides. No offsides. Whoops, sorry about the camera work. Ramsey takes a shot on net, follows up it, almost cleans it up with his own rebound. Another shot on net, blocked by a defender. This one stopped at the blue line. I believe that's Weston Skinner up there. Weston rims it around, looking for number 55. I believe that's Danny Yarko. Ice Flyers try to chip it up the boards. Yarko sends it right back at him, back around behind the net. Picked up by the Ice Flyers. They try to use the boards to get this one out to a high position winger. Weston Skinner takes a shot, but it hits the back of the net. Weston circling around. A point-blank shot swallowed up by the goalie. Very nice save there. Bull's going to go for a line change here. We'll have a face-off in the Ice Flyers zone. Finally got our clock caught back up. Free wins this one back to his defender, picks it back up, goes to the low slot, takes a shot, and it's off the elbow of a defender. Free digging for his own pass back there, and Ice Flyers are going to get the outlet pass to their winger. Skating through traffic, way offsides. Was stick handling there, didn't realize he had a man beside him who was wide open. Free again for the face-off. He chips it forward, but it goes right to the Ice Flyers defenders, and a botched pass allows the Bulls to press forward and try to attack with this one. Bulls enter the zone now. Puck is deep in this near corner, going for the centering pass. A shot goes wide of the net. Another shot blocked by a defender, and the Ice Flyers go to try to get this outlet, and they clear the zone. It was tipped by a Bulls defender, so no icing. Winds up going on net. Bulls trying to go up the boards, but pass to the open man on the far side, and he's skating up, head full of steam. Bulls enter the zone. Ice Flyers trying to clear this one out. Oh, got to stop that at the line. Defender was a couple of steps deep and couldn't quite hold the blue line there. So we'll reset at the dot. Ice Flyers win this back to their defense. It takes a backhanded pass to nobody, and it's going to be picked up by a Bulls winger. Bulls go to center this one, but nobody's home, and the Ice Flyers are going to clear this one out. Oh, way down ice, and I think it's going to die before it's icing, so the Bulls have to hurry up and get there. Bulls go behind the net, using the boards. Clear the zone now. Good job on the staying on sides. Shot, and it was kicked aside by the goalie. Pensacola tried to pass it back, but they almost went on net. Bulls send it back to their defense, trying to go back up the boards to a winger. That's Thomas. Thomas takes a shot, stopped by the goalie. Right there, scrum in front of the net, and the goalie's going to dive on that one. Really great stop there by the Pensacola goalie, and I forgot to start the clock again, guys. I apologize, and I usually have help with this stuff, so. Yeah. Yes. I'm upstairs filming the 10U game. Bye-bye. All right, puck is dropped. Bulls take a shot. It trickles through some traffic, but kicked aside by a defender. This one shot goes wide. Picked up by Yarko. Yarko tries a backhanded pass to his defenders, but can't quite get it to him. Bulls can't hold it in the zone, and it gets out. That was offsides, and we'll have to regroup for another face-off. $7:49 left in the first period. Bulls up 1-0. A lot of good passing going on, though. Anderson Ramsey out for the face-off. He's got Adams and looks like Yarko with him. Anderson wins it over to Yarko. They send it up into the zone. Looks like Pensacola's going to get there first. Not a lot of pressure from the Bulls, so they send it out to a winger who's on the move, but Bulls pick it up, pass to their D. They loft it up using the boards, and they're going to get it deep in the zone here. Pensacola rims it around, looking to clear, managed to get it over to a winger. He uses the boards to bounce it around and bodied down. They're going to call that one. That's going to be who they put in the box here. All right, yeah, it's big number 88, Anderson Ramsey, getting called for that one. Should be a 1.5-minute penalty. That's usually the way we run them. And, oh, oops. My bad, I had started that too soon. All right, puck is dropped. Ice Flyers win it. They take a shot, but it's really wide of the net, picked up by the Bulls defenders. Bulls wind up, use the boards, clear the zone. Oh, what an aggressive penalty kill here. Bulls on the attack. Free passed it over to Thomas. Thomas couldn't quite get a handle on it. Thomas tries to center it. Hitting defenders, centers it over to Free. Free harassed by a Pensacola defender. Free on the attack. Free still killing time in the Pensacola zone. Tries to center this one again. All right, kept in by Weston Skinner. Weston digging, trying to keep this one live, but gets out into the neutral zone. Weston's going to circle back, go D to D. Picked up by Comstock. Comstock goes back to Skinner. Skinner gets it out of the zone. They skate back in, and that's going to be an offsides. Hey, what's up?
Got my chicken going in the instant pot.
Yep.
The chicken is open.
Well, you can help me for a second then.
No, I'm moving.
All right, bye.
I'm hungry.
All right, so about 30 seconds left on this penalty kill. Bulls send this one way up. Gonna knock some more time off. Free has it again on the attack. Skates all through a guy and it gets it over to Thomas. Thomas backhands it, looking for Free. Free takes a shot against the boards there. Free with the diving backhanded shot. Covered by the goalie. Catch us up here, off by a couple of seconds. Bulls back at full strength. All right, here we go. Free again for the faceoff. Pensacola wins it, but it jumps out before anybody can really get much of a handle on it. And they try to backhand this one out of the zone. It's going to be stopped by number... Oh, no, Pensacola pushes through, and they're close to a breakaway. Cooper Johnson with the pressure and stops that play from developing. Rims it around, goes to clear the zone, and looks like it's going to be picked up by Everett. Everett skates through, centers this one, but it goes right to a Pensacola defender, and a backhanded shot by Free goes over the net. Everett pressuring behind the board, behind the net. Gets turned over to Pensacola. They go to center this one. Nothing doing. Picked up by the Bulls. They're going to go back to their defender. Oh, and it misses Cooper Johnson's stick, and it goes back into Bulls territory. Cooper going behind the net. Gets it over to 50. I believe that's Davis. Skating. Going through traffic. Makes two guys miss. On a breakaway now, it's just him and the goalie. He takes a shot, it's loose. Picked up by Free. Free goes for the cross-ice pass, but can't get it through to his man. Bulls doing a great job of harassing the attackers for the Pensacola, not giving them any chance to develop a play. Pensacola's got it, skating in the zone. Disrupted again by the defenders as they make it through. Bulls crowding that low slot, not giving them a chance to get a shot off. Going to shoot it up against the boards, and Pensacola, again, trying for something, but we're going to have a whistle for something. And that's going to be 55, Danny Yarko. 57, Danny Yarko. In the box. Your Bulls will go back on a penalty kill for a minute and a half. I think he said that was a trip. We'll see what happens. Bulls had a very aggressive penalty kill last go around, so. Pensacola wins this one. They can't get a good shot off. Picked up by Weston Skinner as he starts to skate forward. Backhands it, looking for his winger in the outlet pass, but the Pensacola defenders send us right back in the zone. Bulls got to get back there. Weston Skinner puts the wood on this one and sends it all the way back up to the Pensacola defense. Pensacola picks it up in the far corner. No one can quite get a handle on it, but the Bulls doing a great job of preventing a good shot on net. This one's going to squirt past the Pensacola defender, and watch out. Bulls take a shot, and that's another score. That was number 59. Again, I can't see. No, that's Thomas, 59. Lane Thomas. Hudson Free wins this one forward, loses his feet, but pushes the puck as he falls. Anderson Ramsey there with some forward pressure. Bulls keep this one in. Makes it back to the defense and squirts out into the neutral zone, but Weston Skinner was right there to bat it back deep into Ice Flyer territory. Intercepted by Free in the zone. Free makes one move. No pressure, takes a shot on net, follows it up, and that one was in. Hudson Free scores. That is two shorthanded goals back to back for the Bulls. Awesome play there. Lane Thomas out for the faceoff. Lane wins this one forward, but the defenders get there first. On the attack, trying to skate in the zone, but harassed right there by Lane Thomas. All right, picked up by the Bulls. Skating out, killing some more time, and they've cleared this penalty. Bulls back at full strength, but that's going to be offsides. And there's our whistle. Whole lot of forward pressure here by the 10U Bulls against this Pensacola defense. Puck is dropped. Lane Thomas maintains his stance and wins this one forward, but a defender sends it right back into traffic. Bulls pick this one up, not letting them get a whole lot set up at the blue line there. Great pass, great outlet pass, and now your Bulls have a 2-on-1. It gets burned against the near side boards. They take a shot, it's over the net. Bulls set it up again, going for the centering pass, blocked by a Pensacola defender. Great shot from the low slot there. Great idea by the Bulls defender to set up that pass too. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Pensacola is going to try to be on the attack, but Bulls intercept and run right back at them. Bulls skate around the defense. They shoot way over the net. Settle down against the near side boards. They try for a centering shot, stick to side by the goalie. Yarko tips this one forward, looking for a center. Thomas defends it against the Ice Flyers player. loses control of it, and a whole lot of pressure there. Bulls going for a line change now while Pensacola's trying to work to exit the zone. They do get out in the neutral zone, but again, Bulls putting tons of pressure, not letting them come totally free. Pensacola trying to work this one in, looking for a centering shot. Bulls are going to clear this one out in the neutral zone. Pensacola picks it up, goes D to D. But again, Bulls not giving them a whole lot of breathing room. Yarko flips this one forward, but there's not really enough on it. And it's stuck right there in the zone. A Pensacola player has it with a head full of steam, but boxed out by the defense. Really great defensive work there by the Bulls. Anderson Ramsey flips this one forward. This one gets out. Not enough on it to be icing, and it's going to come at the goalie. Goalie's going to come out to play it. Probably a mistake as Anderson Ramsey follows that one up with a score. Anderson Ramsey with a just great job throwing that one out of the zone and turned the Jets on, followed up his own pass, and the goalie came out to play it. Anderson made him regret it. Pensacola wins this one back to their defense. They try to send it down ice, but it's intercepted by Anderson Ramsey, and it's going to be offsides. Looked like Danny Yarko might have been unaware that he was that far in front of the play. But it's all good. We'll come out to the dot for a face-off. 4 seconds left in this first period. All right, that buzzer means we are headed into the second period. Your Bulls up 4-0 right now. Lots of really great passing going on here, and lots of hustle. All right, we'll take a quick break and be right back. All right, so puck is dropped. Pensacola wins it back to their defense. Pensacola on the attack. Bulls defense right in the way, not letting them get anything set up, and that one's going to exit the zone. Bulls on the attack, trying to push through traffic. Puck is wound up in some skates. Bulls skate it to the outside. Still on the attack. They take a shot, swallowed up by the goalie. Really nice stop by the Pensacola goalie there. And I got to get us caught up on the time here. Apologies for the messy clock work. Again, I'm by myself today, so. Right, puck comes back to the defense, and a lot of pressure there from Pensacola, but can't even get into Bulls territory as the Bulls defense just dropped back so fast. Defender skates up. They go for a centering pass, but it's intercepted before it can get over to Hudson. Bulls dropping back. Defender can't keep it in the zone. They fire it. That's going to be offside. All right, so here we go. Sorry about that. Trying to mess with the audio a little bit. Bulls defense have it. They try to clear it, but it hits the skate of a defender, or excuse me, an attacker. Now Bulls do clear it. Offense picks it up in the Pensacola zone. They spin, fire, and it goes just wide of the net, right through the crease. Digging against the near side boards is Thomas. He manages to send it forward, looking for, not sure who, but a centering pass. Oh, nobody was home. That would have been a perfect setup. Ice Flyers exit the zone, immediately met with resistance by the Bulls defense. That one should have been offsides, and there they go. Thomas wins this one forward. Pensacola sends it back at the Bulls, but Weston Skinner right there causing mayhem in the Bulls defensive zone. Sends it right back out for himself. Weston running down the pass up, trying to get it back to the defense. They take a shot from the blue line, but it's intercepted. Another shot from the blue line. This one gets back to Weston now as it exits the zone. Weston playing really deep so that he doesn't get burned by that breakaway. Bulls been very disciplined today, making sure that Pensacola doesn't get behind him. Weston moves through traffic, takes a shot, and that one is in. Weston Skinner with the score again. That's number 2 for him, if I'm not mistaken. Really great shot, Weston. All right, here we go. I'm about a minute behind, guys. I will catch it up here in just a second. Bulls win this one back to their defense. They go to Anderson Ramsey, but defender skates forward. Should have been offsides. Picked up by Henderson in the low slot. He takes a shot, batted down by the goalie. Another backhanded shot, and that one's in. Really nice follow up there to clean up the loose change. Follow up with that backhand. Anderson Ramsey with tons of speed, and man, he just bullies his way through traffic. Pensacola wins this one back to their defense, but the forecheck by the Bulls causes them to retreat back behind their own net. Trying to clear the zone now. It gets to the Bulls defenders. They take a shot from the blue line, stopped on the shin pads of a Pensacola defender. Another shot from the blue line. This one goes wide. Yarko backhands this one forward to Anderson Ramsey, but it's picked up by Pensacola. Pensacola's going to skate it out of the zone. Well, they flip it forward, and it gets to the defense. Defense on the attack, and that's going to be offsides. Keep the clock rolling here and catch yourselves up. Again, I miss my dear sweet wife working the clock for me. She makes this a whole lot easier when she's here. All right, here we go. Hudson free for the faceoff. Gets it over to Simon, but it's intercepted by the stick of a Pensacola defender, and Free harassing his man right at the blue line, not letting Pensacola enter the zone and set anything up. We go right back out in the neutral zone. A whole bunch of players fall down. Pensacola retreats all the way back into their defensive zone, and Free with the forecheck causes that. And wow, we've got a shot from the far side boards, but a stick of a defender gets right in the way. Simon digging it out, looking for Free. Free setting up shop like Gretzky does in that slot right in front of the goalie. Bulls defense is not letting this one get downrange very far at all. Pensacola skates in the zone now. It's one defender back, two defenders back. He pushes his man wide and lets his whole team get there and catch up. And wow, Weston Skinner goes against the boards, and man, it's just Weston and the goalie. Weston takes a shot. Oh wow, goalie did a great job standing that one up. Bulls almost managed to follow it up and get the rebound goal. Weston drops back to his defensive position, takes a shot from the blue line. Too much traffic, and it bounces over sticks. Pensacola gets this one in the neutral zone. Weston not giving his man an ounce of room to work. Throws his body in between him, and he's going to clear this one back out. Went to Everett, but Everett couldn't keep a hand on it. And Pensacola's going to throw this one way deep into Bulls territory. Comstock gets there first. He backhands it forward up against the near side boards. Gets it up to Free. Free goes to Everett. If Everett turns the Jets on, he might have an opportunity here. Everett, wow. Great job by the Pensacola defense to get back there. Bulls take a shot, and it's gloved. Very nice stop by the Pensacola goalie. Thomas for the face-off. He's got Beard and Thompson with him. Back on defense is Johnson and number 50, I believe, again, that's Davis. I'll have to confirm that. So if it's not you, man, I apologize. Thomas wins the face-off back to his defense, but they didn't see it coming, and it gets out in the neutral zone. Bulls defense have it. Trying to clear this one. They can't get it out. But, man, they're just not giving them a whole lot of room to work. They take a shot. Oh, they said no goal. That one hit the crossbar and came right back out. Probably the first great opportunity that Pensacola's had in this game. Bulls trying to keep this one moving forward, but Pensacola goes off sides, and we'll have to have a face-off out in the neutral zone. Pensacola kind of won this face-off, kind of didn't. Bulls now pushing forward with it. Battle in the neutral zone. It goes to Thomas, but intercepted by Pensacola, and they're going to clear the zone this time on the attack. Defense dropping back. That's Cooper Johnson getting back there, disrupting that. Sticked aside by William Slater. Slater made 2 saves, and man, they could not press the Pensacola players out of the slot. And too much pressure causes a goal there, so with 6:30 left in the second period, Pensacola gets their first one of the game, 6-1. 6-1 Bulls, I should say. All right. Out for the Bulls, looks like Anderson Ramsey at center. He's got Allums and Yarko with him. Back on defense is Weston Skinner, and I can't tell who the other one is. All right, Pensacola wins this one back to their defense, but they have a hard time getting this one. It goes way back in the Pensacola zone. Picked up by Allums. He goes back to Skinner. Skinner takes a shot from the blue line. Pensacola goalie sticks it aside, but kind of dangerous, floated around right there in open space. Allums puts a stick on it, disrupts the exit. Weston Skinner skates up. Weston gets it over to Yarko. Yarko backhands it at the net. Yarko looks to center this one. Another stick play by the goalie. Gets it over to the Pensacola winger, and he's going to skate it out. Bodied by Weston Skinner. And now Anderson Ramsey picks it up. He throws it in deep. Allums on the pursuit. Allums can't quite get there. They're going to send this one around. Weston Skinner playing in deep on the defense. They went to rim this one around, but whiffed on it and had to resettle. Yarko gets this one. He tips it forward looking for Allums. Nothing doing now, and they're going to throw this one way out. Defense is going to have to be quick, and they do. They get back there before Pensacola can. Really great job by Comstock to turn the Jets on and beat that man deep. Bulls setting up to exit the zone. They flip it up the boards. This is Comstock getting his own pass. He's on the rush now. He's just got one guy to beat. Throws the brakes on, takes a shot from the high slot, and it was blocked by the goalie. Really great stop there, but great move by Comstock. Bulls send this one toward the net, but it's intercepted by the defense, and he's going to backhand this one out to his winger sitting in the neutral zone. Great passes by Pensacola, and they're on the attack now. Good job by the Bulls to get in the way and break this one up. Man, the defensive work, again, has just been excellent. Scrum in the high slot, and puck comes away. They're going to get Weston Skinner again for a trip, I believe. Or maybe not again, but they got Weston Skinner. He's number 28, I believe. 29. All right, so Bulls are going to penalty kill for a minute and a half. .425 left in the second period. Bulls up 6-1 on a penalty kill, but man, their penalty kill's been aggressive today. Bulls trying to exit the zone, but It gets back to a Pensacola defender. He throws the brakes on, tries to backhand it, but it gets out now. Pensacola has the tag up. They do a great job. That pass goes wide of the net. Defense trying to move it up the boards. Pensacola throws one back at net, but that goes wide. Great pass up to Thomas. And just the goalie, he goes for the toe drag and misses wide. Actually, the goalie did a great job stopping that. Free pulling up right in front of the goalie. Free took a shot, but there's just too many defenders in that low slot. This one gets out to the Bulls defenders in the neutral zone. Bulls skating wide. They go, use the boards, advance it in the zone. Pensacola was right there to intercept that, and they're on the rush now. Bulls pull him up right at the blue line. Don't give him an ounce of room to work and throw it right down range again. They're going to have to drop back behind their net. Thomas is going to get there first. Thomas makes one guy miss, skates in, takes a shot, and it's gloved by the goalie for Pensacola. 11 seconds left on the penalty kill. 3:05 left in the second. Bulls taking a line change here, somewhat. We've got Thomas for the face-off. Freeze to his right. Comstock and number 50 back on defense. Free wins this one back to, Thomas won that over to Free. Free picked it up in the low slot, the high slot, and couldn't get a shot off, unfortunately. Free gets it to his defender. He skates wide, battling through. Wow. What a one-man show there, battling through three different defenders, keeping that play alive for the Bulls. Gets it over to Free. Free takes a backhanded shot at net, but the goalie deflects that one away. This one goes to Comstock. Comstock winds up, hits a defender, and goes wide of the net. Free again with the forecheck and tons of pressure. Centers this one to Thomas. Thomas couldn't get a good shot off from that one. Great thinking, though. Free makes a couple moves through traffic. Free tries to stuff this one in with the wraparound. Nothing doing. Ice Flyers throw this one way down, and defense is going to have to back up. 50 goes wide to the boards. Free's going to come loose and pick this one up. He gets there. It's just Free and the goalie, and he gets it. Hudson Free with number 2 on the day. We're back at full strength. 1:52 left on the game clock in the second period here. Ice Flyers shove this one at the Bulls, but the defense is going to get there first. They throw it all the way down the ice, and we're going to have an icing. So we'll regroup down in the Bulls' defensive zone. 1:45 left in the second. Puck is dropped. Bulls win this one. That's Anderson Ramsey pushing through traffic, but gets bodied off the puck and winds up turning this one over. Anderson Ramsey, again, making some moves. He gets it over to number 50, skating out. It's just him and one guy to beat. He goes wide. Oh, stick of a defender forces him into the near side corner. He goes to center this one. It goes to Ramsey. Ramsey shoots, but it bounces off a defender's shin pad. And Bulls pressuring so hard here. They shoot. Goes wide. Another shot. Deflected aside. Boy, what a lot of pressure here at the end of the period by the Bulls. And this line. Pensacola pushes out in the neutral zone. Pensacola on the attack, but defense sets up. Defense pressures him right there as he tries to skate to the inside. And Pensacola player loses his feet. Now 50 picks it up. It's just him and one defender. He burns him, takes a shot. Oh, it was off the crossbar. Another shot from the Bulls. And they're saying no goal. They're waving it off saying no goal. Play is actually still live. There wasn't a whistle. Bulls were celebrating. Parents were celebrating. They take a shot. And William Slater managed to bat that one aside. They're going again for the wraparound. Oh, a centering pass goes over the net. Weston Skinner put a stick on this one. They shoot from the blue line. Anderson Ramsey clears this one to Comstock. Comstock's way down ice. He's going to have to turn the Jets on to beat this defender. Comstock battling through traffic. He's got a wide open man if he can get the stick on it. But that is going to be the second period, folks. Wow. What a period by the Bulls. 7-1 against this Pensacola Ice Flyer team. And that'll take us into our third period. We'll be right back after a 60-second break. All right, out for the Bulls, we have Weston Skinner at center. Beard and can't tell who that is on the far side with him. That is, I think that's Thompson. Back on defense, we have number 59 and number, which I think is Thomas, and number 21, Cooper Johnson. Trying to get the timers set. Oh, looks like we're going to go with 16 minutes. Got fixed real fast. There we go. Use up all of our ice time here. Johnson tips it forward, but it's intercepted by the defense of the Ice Flyers, and then Skinner almost had an opportunity to pick it up and skate in, but he got stood up right at the blue line. Pensacola goes on the offense, but Skinner with the back check intercepts that one. Pensacola doesn't let him exit the zone. Bulls now pick it up, skating through traffic. Bulls on the attack. That's number 59, Thomas. He skates through, burns everybody, tries to tuck it in around the goalie's pads, but the goalie did a great job of getting wide and stopping that one from going in. Weston Skinner trying to play the defensive position now and keep this one in, but Ice Flyers managed to go down range with it. It's going to be picked up by Thomas again. He's skating forward, makes one miss, splits the defense, and it's just him and the goalie. He takes another shot, and he gets it on this one. Great job there by Lane Thomas. Really great job. It's a great move there to split the defense like that and come away clean. All right, Free, Everett, and can't tell who that is on the far side. Simon, that's Simon. Comstock and number 50 back on defense. They throw one at the net, but Free gets in his way. Goalie sticks it aside. Bulls can't quite clear the zone, but now they're going to. They send it up to Free in space. Free makes one miss. Free's in the high slot, takes a shot. It's wide of the net. Number 50 sends one right in the center. They're going to go right in the low slot, and the goalie managed to stick that one aside. It goes to the far corner. Simon tried to center that one for Hudson. Hudson gets a handle on it. It's bouncing right in front of the goalie. Oh, man. And the stick of a defender cleared that one out to the far corner. Ice Flyers on the rush now, but bodied right there in traffic by Hudson Free. Love the aggressive play All right, 50's there. He takes a shot over the net. Picked up by Hudson. Hudson circles around. Oh, intercepted by the Pensacola Ice Flyers before he can set anything up. They're on the rush now. Sorry about that. A great job by Williams later to shut that one-on-one down. They flip this one up to Hudson Free. He's on the attack. Great team play there as he drops it to Everett. They go to center this one. Can't quite get through all the traffic. Simon settles it down, tries to shoot, but whiffs on it. And they go to clear this one out, but it's immediately intercepted by Weston Skinner. Weston's going to throw this one around the boards to Everett, but it gets over to Free. Free circles, looks for a passing option, looks for a lane, tries to skate into traffic, but too much pressure from the defenders there causes that one to squirt out of the zone. Skinner drops back, goes D to D. Comstock settling it down, starts to skate it forward, but is pressured. So, Weston gets up there and puts a stick on it. Hudson Free drops back. Hudson on the back check picks this one up, skates into the zone. It's a 3-on-1. He passes it over. Oh, man, Cooper Johnson couldn't keep a handle on it. And Hudson going for the tuck, and everybody falls on this one. Run our clock just a bit more to catch up. We have a running clock the whole time on this one. I did not realize, so we won't be stopping the clock anymore unless perhaps for injury time. So, Bulls going for a line change. We've got Anderson Ramsey coming out for the face-off. He's got Allums and Yarko with him. Cooper Johnson and big number 50 back on defense. Anderson Ramsey pokes this one forward, but the defender will not let it go and not letting them set anything up easy here. They try to clear the zone, but it goes right to Anderson's stick. Oh, we can't hold it in. Bulls are going to have to drop back, and whole lot of pressure here from Pensacola. They get in the Bulls zone, but immediately picked off. Pensacola has it in the neutral zone. A lot of pressure from the Bulls. They send it back to their deep defenseman. He tries to feed a winger who's going to throw it wide up the boards and get in the Bulls zone, but Bulls defense was good and set up there. Number 50 circles behind the net. Off the far side boards. He flips it out, but immediately picked up by a Pensacola defender. Again, going up the boards. Now it's Cooper Johnson. He's got an opportunity here if he can catch up to that puck. Bulls set up right in the low slot. Oh, man, and it goes off a couple of sticks and just kind of ping-pongs around. Ice Flyers are going to clear this one. Defense is going to have to drop back. Johnson flips this one back with a backhand, but it doesn't clear the zone, so Bulls have got to drop back and help him out here. Clearing the zone this time, not going to be enough on it for icing. We're going to get a couple of changes while Pensacola takes the time to circle behind their own net. They try to go up the boards to a winger, but some pressure there from the Bulls causes a turnover there. Now Comstock has it. Comstock on the rush, just him and the goalie. Comstock, tries to tuck it in the side, but can't get it in as the goalie kicks it aside. Yarko tries to backhand it to another Bulls player, but nothing doing. A shot from the blue line intercepted by Pensacola. Comstock sets it up, tries to pass it up to Allums. It bounces off a defender and it comes right back to him, so he throws it wide. Weston Skinner skated forward to put some pressure on, and that was Thomas with the back check to cover for him. He picks it up and throws it at net, but blocked aside by the goalie. Comstock throws one on net. Whole lot of pressure right there in the slot. Picked up by Allums. Allums winds up, goes to pass it over to Thomas. Thomas gets buttled up there, takes a shot. Goalie sticks this one aside. Again, whole lot of pressure there from the Bulls. Comstock passes to the open man. Shot goes wide of the net. That was a great setup there. Bulls go back to their defense. Comstock to Yarko. Yarko can't put anything on it, and it was intercepted, but oh, wow. That's going to be a roughing call on, I guess we're going to still keep rolling the clock. It'll be a roughing call on Pensacola. So your Bulls are going on their first power play of the game. Looks like number 13 on their team. And we do have a rolling clock, so as soon as they put it up, the time will keep going. So I won't stop it either. All right, Bulls out for the face-off. They win it. It goes back to number 50. He winds up, takes a shot, blocker aside by the goalie. Bulls go back to their defense. They go D to D, back to number 50 again. He winds up, takes a shot. Thomas was trying to deflect that one in. Cooper Johnson couldn't settle this one down, so it does exit the zone this time. Bulls skate wide, go up and up the far side boards, opening up the defense. Cross pass, right to Thomas, and he jams that one home after the score. Or for the score. No, sorry, that wasn't Thomas. That was Cooper Johnson getting his first one of the day, I believe. Sorry if I missed that one. I might have messed it up. Who knows? But, man, the Bulls power play coming through in a big way. So that's going to clear the PK off the board for the Ice Flyers. And they'll be back to full strength for the last 6:40. At least 6:40 left on the clock. Cooper Johnson gets it up to Thomas. Thomas skating forward. Up the far side boards. Thomas goes across looking for, that was Cooper again. Ice Flyers pick it up, throw it all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. There we go. Bulls up 9-1 with 6:13 left to play. Free coming out for the Bulls. He's going to take the face-off. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, he's going to take the face-off. He's got Simon and Everett with him. Comstock and Skinner back on defense. Bulls win this one back to their defense. That one goes right to Skinner. Skinner winds up, takes a shot wide of the net. Just too much traffic in that low slot. Comstock sends one over to Skinner, but Skinner had lost his stick. So Everett's going to pick this one up. He circles, fires wide right of the net. Comstock picks this one up at the blue line, tries to shoot it, but too much pressure. It hits a defender. Skinner and Comstock, man, what a defensive pairing these two have been this whole game. Oh, just a half step too far forward. Your Bulls are offsides. But just to reiterate, the defensive play from the Bulls has been amazing. They're covering deep. They're hustling back when there's a chance at a breakaway and not letting them get good, clean shots on net. But even when they have had breakaways, William Slater has done a really great job of being there to shut it down. All right, Bulls win this one forward. Bulls now have it, circling. They take a shot. It's behind the net and stuffed in by Hudson Free. And if I am not mistaken, that makes number 3 on the day for that man. Great job, Hudson. Guy is fast, and he has got some silky, silky mitts. All right, here we go. Anderson Ramsey wins it forward, but it's picked up by the Pensacola defense. Pensacola skates in the Bulls zone. Skating right at the low slot. Oh, and a shot was kicked aside by William Slater. Great job. He is coming up clutch today. Bulls exit the zone. Cooper Johnson loses his feet and gets turned over to the Ice Flyers, but it comes off an Ice Flyer stick. After some heavy pressure from the Bulls, they go to center one, and William Slater just dives on it. Says, freeze this, get this mess out of my face. 3:30 left to play. shot from the Flyers in the low slot and sticked aside by William Slater. Another shot hits a defender. Bulls doing a great job of blocking up that center shot there. Ice Flyers exit the zone, and now it's picked up by Bulls. 50 takes a shot. Oh, and it's blocked by the goalie. Another shot goes over the net. Bulls with tons of pressure right here. He's out of position. A backhanded shot by Anderson Ramsey goes wide. Yarko picks it up. Yarko circles, looking for Ramsey, intercepted by an Ice Flyer. Ice Flyers can't exit the zone. 50 gets it. Big man's on the attack. Makes one miss. Goes to the side, takes a shot low, and the goalie does a great job of just falling on that one. Gotta give the Ice Flyers goalie credit. He's been standing on his head all game, and despite the score, he's made some really, really good saves. Minute 58 left to play. We've got Thomas for the face-off. He's got Beard and looks like maybe Simon with him. Picked up by Bulls win it, and it's picked up by Weston Skinner. Ice Flyers managed to kick this one out. Comstock drops back and intercepts it. Now Comstock's going to skate up. Comstock held up at the blue line, but he gets in the zone. Backhands this one to Thomas. Thomas winds up and fires, but it's wide left of the net. Bulls trying to center this one. A whole lot of traffic causes a turnover. Ice Flyers skate out of the zone. Bulls press him into the boards and slow this one way down and give their whole line time to get back. Thomas overskated it, and Comstock comes forward, picks it up, passes it up to him, and it's just him and one defender. Thomas tries to pass this one to the center, but it hits the skate of the defender. Skinner with a poke check. Skinner stole that one right away, makes one guy miss. Skinner skating through. Skinner goes to shoot, but it goes behind the net and kicked out by a defender right there in front of the goalie. Ice Flyers exit the zone, soon to be picked up by Comstock. Looks like we're going to have another penalty. That one's going to be on Weston Skinner, but there's only 15 seconds left to play. I think the refs are just trying to run the timeout. Yeah, and that's going to be it. Your Bulls run away with a victory on this one, 10-1. Really great work there. Whole lot of good passing. The defensive work, like I said, was just unbelievable. Really good work on the back end by William Slater in net, making big saves on those breakaways. But hats off to the defense work here as they kept most of the good shots, most of the breakaways off of him. So this will be it for today for BHM hockey. Unfortunately, can't make the second game, but good luck to the 10U Bulls during their second round of friendlies later on this afternoon. Go Bulls.